you know, get you some big spoonfuls of that. Like I said, at this point the meat's pretty much coming apart, so you know it's a nice big bowl of it. So today I thought I'd make me a beef vegetable soup. The way I like to do it, as you put your meat in, just make sure you dry them off. That way they'll brown a lot easier. So let me get all that in there and get them started. And once you got your meat brown where you want it, if you want, you can brown your onions and garlic, but I'm not going to do all that. Just add your onion. That's one onion diced, about a tablespoon of garlic, 1 can of tomato sauce, the small can, 8 ounce, and 1 can of mixed vegetables, just the 15-ounce can. And we add some water to it, and that'll be about it. Add a little seasoning to it here. Lower my fire down. This is basically 1 can of water. I think that'll get it started. Actually, I'm gonna add 1 more. And you can go ahead and add maybe half a tablespoon of some garlic powder. And I like it. Maybe about a teaspoon or so of some cayenne pepper. Let's see, what else can I add? A few grinds of black pepper. And one more thing. Thyme always goes good with beef, so just not a lot. Just, it doesn't take much time to give it a flavor, so don't overdo it. And that's pretty much it for now. I'll add a little salt here shortly. Actually, one more thing I need to add to it. Just give it a little something. I'll go ahead and put a bay leaf in it. Just one. And we're gonna start out with just a little bit of salt, just to kind of get it started. And after about an hour or so, I'll check it, and I'll cook this until the beef is basically falling apart. So probably between an hour to 2 hours, I'm guessing. Probably around an hour and a half, I would think it'd be done. I think this was a chuck roast that I had. So at this point, just let it cook on a low simmer. So we've been cooking about I guess about 45 minutes now. The meat's not quite tender yet, so like I said, probably, I mean, it just depends on the cut of meat. If this was a ribeye, it would probably be cooked already, but you know, it's not really coming apart easily yet. And that's how I like my beef when I cook a soup, to, you know, real tender where it really comes apart. It does need some more salt, which I'm gonna add. And like I said, just kind of season to your taste, for what you want in it. Got a good little spice note to it with that cayenne, so I'm not gonna add no more of that. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna add, just a little extra salt. Once the meat's tender, I'll probably cook it another 20 or 30 minutes once I add some macaroni to it. So I'm gonna have me I'm gonna have some macaroni in it, you know, as well. So there you go. Like I said, just cook it till the meat's tender. Alrighty, I think we've been cooking about an hour and a half or so, and I just kind of took the little meat here, and it's pretty much just coming apart at this point, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and call the meat good. Probably have to add a little extra water again. Just add just that little extra salt. This, you can eat it just like that, but this is a half a cup of elbows. Go ahead and put them in there. And I know it's going to take some of the water from the gravy, so we're going to add some more water to it. And we'll just let this cook about another 30 minutes or so to where the noodles are nice and done. And that'll be it. So I think I ended up cooking this probably around, I guess around 2 hours. So we can go ahead and take the bay leaf out. And like I said, I didn't add any more water other than that 1 glass of water I put. And the meat's, you know, done. I always like cutting my meat up pretty big. That way if it does fall apart, at least you still got pretty good sized pieces. Because this is starting to come apart. And like I said, you basically got a can of sauce, 1 diced onion, some ground meat. I didn't measure how much it was, just however much you need. 1 can of mixed vegetables, and that's pretty much it. Just cook it down until the meat's tender. Basically, you can brown your onions too, but I didn't. So yeah, you know, just an easy little soup. You ain't gotta. Ain't nothing, you ain't gotta go crazy with it. If you wanted to add some more potatoes to it, and these are really good, these canned potatoes, you can cut them in half or cut them in 4, add them to it. But the mixed vegetables that I use actually has the potatoes in it already. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So there you go. I didn't take any grease out. The roast didn't have too much fat on it. To me, that just kind of adds to the flavor. And, you know, get you some big spoonfuls of that. Like I said, at this point the meat's pretty much coming apart, so you know it's a nice big bowl of it. And that's how it looks. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button.